Well, we're back for game 3. I'm actually on the play this time from that spectacular loss. Hoping to do a little better, and I was hoping not to see that guy. I actually, during the time of recording, I'm still not aware that I can double block or triple block that guy. So you're going to see me just lose a few more good creatures until I figure it out later in this match. Qui-Gon Ranger. Playing some good cards, getting started. Nothing crazy yet. This deck can truly be explosive. So this is actually like a B minus start, I'd say, compared to what it could be. Continuing to use the Ranger and Priest of Titania. Okay, well, if I get to untap with it, that'll be quite good. Looks like he misses his land drop. And Hyena Umbra. Choosing my best card, Qui-Gon Ranger, and of course I say, sure, you can have it. I'm dumb, I don't know how to handle this situation. I'll figure it out soon enough. So 3 mana for Timberwatch Elves. Tap, target creature you control gets +X/+X, where X is the number of elves you control. Hasn't come down yet in this match, unfortunately, because it's one of my big game winners. Same with this card, actually, Lead the Stampede. It's kind of like an Ancient Stirrings effect for creatures, but instead of revealing just one, I reveal all of them. All the creatures, and then put the rest on the bottom in any order. So Priest of Titania, 2 Dorks, and an Essence Warden. Not the finishers I was hoping for, but good cards. So that Priest actually made 4 mana. I used 3 of it so far. Add 1 more to the pool using Personal Ranger's ability for a Mystic. 1 left floating Llanowar Elves. Again, same with game 1. I feel like I should have played the Essence Warden there, because you want Essence Warden out as early as possible. I passed the turn. Let's see if he hits his land. No, not quite yet. Laguna Trailblazer. Heroic 0/4. Definitely helps clog up the ground. So here he attacks with his Deathblade Elite, and I was sure he was going to target my Timberwatch Elf. It appears he considers my mana producer more of a threat. So I do get to untap with Timberwatch. That's nice. Okay, Essence Warden down first so I can gain some life. And another Priest. Okay, that must be a little frustrating for my opponent. But, a bunch of 1/1s don't win me this game. That helps, though. A Well-Wisher. Cards like Well-Wisher and Timberwatch Elves are what help me actually close out the game. It's usually not the army of 1/1s that wins. They just help pump my X value, as in give a target creature +X/+X, or gain X life, or essentially produce X green mana. And here he has a Benevolent Bodyguard. 1 for a 1/1, sacrifice Benevolent Bodyguard. Target creature you control gains protection from the color of your choice until end of turn. I imagine he would choose green, followed by a Cartouche of Solidarity, of course. We saw that in game 2. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and first strike, and it makes a 1/1 token with Vigilance. And then he swings with the Deathblade Elite, and because I pumped a creature with my Timberwatch Elf last turn, I can't use its ability to help protect it now. And of course, I still don't realize I can triple block. Think soon, I figure it out. So I move to my draw step. I hope I don't miss a land drop. I guess I already have Priest of Titania, but I just really want to be able to play good cards. If I have them, of course. Well, it looks like I am finally making up my mind. Okay, Gleeful Sabotage, and I tap those 2 extra creatures to conspire it. It says destroy target artifact or enchantment, and if I tap 2 untapped creatures I control, copy the spell and choose a new target. And I'm gonna gain some life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 life, up to 29. Well, if nothing else, I am surviving. Although as Deathblade Elite, I have a feeling I'm just gonna let him take my Well-Wisher. Sure enough, that's what he targets. Is this when I have the revelation? At some point. Okay, that's right. So he cast Mutagenic Growth to make it live. I was ready just to put it in the graveyard because I'm just so used to it killing my stuff. I need to slow down and think about it. And because he cast that to make it live, it kind of gives me the realization, oh, I could be double or triple blocking. So I take that one on the chin. I'd already declared blocks, started to put it in the graveyard, so. And my turn was not very exciting. Didn't draw anything good, and I'm top decking. This is not where Elves wants to be, top decking 1/1s and forests. And he swings for 1, because I have nothing but 1/1s. I take it. Now I have a 2/2, so he's less likely to swing, I guess, but, yeah, gain a life off the Essence Warden. That doesn't do me a whole lot of good. I need Timberwatch Elves, my other Well-Wisher. I need gas. What I really need is to lead the Stampede, because I have the ability to make tons of mana. Here, he swings with 1 power, so I block with my 2 toughness, and no trick, just a jump check. Draw a stab. Another Birchler Ranger. That does nothing for me except gain me 1 life. Yeah. Imagine having drawn a lead to Stampede, and being able to probably play all 5 creatures if I get to draw 5. That's what I need. I know I'm at 33 and he's at 9, but I'm actually not doing very well here. Okay, well, Timberwatch Elf is good. And now I understand how to kill his Deathblade Elite. So we'll see if I take advantage of that knowledge. Well, Hyena Umbra does not make it easy. +1/+1 in first strike. So he declares attacks with a 2/2 first strike, targeting my Timberwatch. I'm weighing my options here, trying to decide which creatures I need and don't need. Looks like 1 Dork, 1 Birchlore, and the Timberwatch with a toughness of 2, so he has to. Yeah, he orders blockers to kill the good card. Naturally. When given the opportunity, my opponents will usually kill Timberwatch Elves. Well, I get my land drop, and I pass. Yeah, like I was saying, 9 to 34 sounds good, but really he is taking the lead here in terms of value and board presence. Okay, it's one of my good cards, Elvish Vanguard. It's really a shame to see Elvish Vanguard so late. It could have been so good. So he does not miss his land drop this time, and holy light. Holy crap, more like it. All non-white creatures get -1/-1. Literally everything except a Nettle Sentinel. Yikes. I know there is a big gap in life total, but I think this game's over. I can't see my way coming out of this. I mean, I have hit 5 forests, so I guess lead the Stampede. Could start to rebuild my board, and if I rebuild it with the right creatures, perhaps in some magical fairyland I could come out of this, but we'll see. It attacks with everything, I imagine. Yeah, because my pants are like 100% down. No reason not to attack. 0 cards in hand. So he continues to turn things sideways. I believe that the grand total, once he decides exactly what he wants to do, is 5 damage. And of course I can't block. And in response to no blocks, Defiant Strike. Target creature gets +1/+0. Draw a card. So Heroic Trigger plus the +1. 7 now. 7 damage and not 5. So I go to 23. Counting, it looks like, my impending doom, seeing how many turns I have. And Forest, no, I've had enough. Good match.